Helen and welcome to my second YouTube video. I'm going to be going through how to use the binomial expansion to help you solve a relatively challenging bracket expansion question. So here is the question that we're going to be doing today. We're going to find the coefficient of x cubed in the expansion of 2 over x plus x squared all to the power of 6. So the way that this differs from the easier examples is because there is an x in both of the a and b terms of the expansion. Okay, so let's use the binomial expansion in the same way as we always have done and apply it to this question. So to expand this, we take the a term, which is 2 over x, and we'll raise it to the brackets power, which is 6. And here we have the first term. So the second term is done by doing 6 choose 1, followed by the a term to the power of 5. So I'm from 6 to 5 here. And don't forget the b term. That's to the power of 1. Okay, we can see when we glance at it that this denominator would be raised to the power of 5. And we have the x squared term, so we know overall that that's not going to be x to the power 3, which is what we're aiming for. So let's keep going. So the next term, we're doing 6 choose 2, got the a term to the power of 4, and the b term is starting to rise, so it's gone from 1 to 2. Let's have a quick scan at what's happening to the x's in this term. So we've got this denominator here being raised to the power of 4, and we've got x squared to the power 2, so that's going to be x to the 4. That's going to cancel out, so overall we're going to have no x's in that term, so not the x cubed that we're aiming for. Let's keep going. So the next term, 6 choose 3, we've got the a term, it's gone from 6 to 5 to 4 to 3. The b term is 1 to 2, so this one is going to be to the power of 3. That's that one done. Right, so have a quick glance at this. So the denominator is to the power 3, and this term here, x squared to the power 3, is going to be x to the power 6. So overall, we can see that this is the term that's going to lead to x cubed. So this is the one that we need to be focusing on to get the coefficient that we want. So just to double check the situation with the x's within each term, this first term, the overall x power is going to be x to the minus 6. In this one, the overall power is going to be x to the minus 3. In this one, as we said, there x is going to be to the power 0, and here x is to the power 3. So we can see that the x power across this is going up by 3. So if we carry on, we'd expect the next one to be, I'm sure you're saying this out loud to yourself, x to the 6 with the next one. So we will never have another x to the power 3 again. So we're safe to focus on this term if we want the coefficient of x to the power 3. Okay, let's make some sense out of this term. So we are using our calculator to work out 6 choose 3. So we press 6, we press our button, let me just write it here, 6 choose 3, just in case you need a reminder, and that then comes out as 20. Okay, so let's focus on this part of the term. So everything in the bracket has to be raised to the power 3. So 2 cubed and x cubed goes in the middle there. You know, in this case, if x is raised to one power and then the whole thing is raised to another power, we have to multiply the powers. So that results in that. So we're getting closer to simplifying this term. So we know that 2 to the power 3 is 8. And 8 times 20 is 160. So let's write 160 down. We know that x to the power 6 divided by x to the power 3, x to the power 3, so that's that term simplified. So the answer to the question is 160. That's the coefficient of the x cubed term in this expansion. And here's a question for you to have a go at. I suggest you pause the video, have a go at it yourself, and then when you resume the video, the answer will be there. Before you start, just give you a quick reminder, I'm sure you don't need it, but the constant term is the term with no x's in it. And here's the answer. So when you expanded it, you should have realised that this term was the term that was going to lead to no x's. So if you do 9 choose 6, you'll find that that is 84. And if you do minus 2 to the power 6, you'll discover that is 64. So 84 multiplied by 64 is 5,376. Very well done if you did that.